know you can't top that.
Is priceless. It's something that's in your veins, and I put that on my name.
Welcome to a finals edition. That's right, girls finals week, ZG Weekly. We're going to kick things off with a little social, Kevin.
So, Steve, obviously a huge event in Connecticut this weekend. And there was so much Twitter action, you really couldn't even follow.
That battery died quite a few times.
No question. So the Philly Freedom Stars, obviously a little Twitter love down from the Super 16. We appreciate the teams coming out of area.
Yeah, and they had a great battle Sunday afternoon against Mass Elite. Philly Freedom Stars came all the way back to take that game. And what a great performance, and they'll be out here in 2 weeks for boys finals.
Awesome. And then Steve from Instagram, which I thought was a really cool one, great message as well from the New England players. Caleb Tarzuski graduated.
You work hard, and that's the level you get to. It's really cool seeing, in the circuit, then in finals, and then on ESPN, and who knows where he's going to be next. I mean, Caleb's a great athlete, great player. I remember seeing him back in 7th grade at camp.
Yep.
Jay Murphy identified him over at Stonehill College. Just a great talent and really hard worker to get to where he is.
And a good message for the young kids in their program. At the end of the day, you're playing ball, but you got to get that education.
No, and that's why you work so hard. Put yourself in that position.
Congrats.
Gonna stand up, here he comes. Tell me what it takes to be number one.
So, Steve, for Coach's Corner, in preparation for really both our finals
absolutely.
weekends, I know you wanted to talk to the coaches out there about what they can expect when they arrive on site.
So when you arrive on site, doesn't matter which site, for this weekend for girls finals, whether it be the U, Kingston, MPlex, the Reggie Lewis Center, or UMass, you're going to go to Coach's Check-In. We ask you to be there a minimum of 30 minutes before your first game.
Bro.
Once you check in, you're going to receive this folder. Kind of cool looking. I don't know who designed it. Once you submit your verification, your roster, and for girls finals, your report cards, you're going to get a stamp. Big stamp, ZG approved.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's make sure we verified everything, your team's ready to compete. Inside this folder, you're going to get some special information, next fall's schedule, your team schedule for this weekend, some area hotels, restaurants, things to do in Boston for all the out-of-town teams.
Right.
And it's going to really be your lifeline throughout the whole finals experience.
Great.
So once again, 30 minutes before your first game site, you'll get this folder. You can use it as a playbook if you want to drop a last-second play. Coach Constant, I know, is going to be all over that.
On the back.
But it should be a great experience this weekend. We're looking forward to hosting all these teams and coaches.
Day and night, I toss and turn, I keep stressing my mind.
All right, Steve, real exciting segment, our girls' finals preview.
Absolutely.
I know you've been doing a ton of research throughout the circuit.
I got a hard time last year in my predictions, so I spent a lot of time kind of analyzing week by week and trying to come up with the best picks possible.
So, Steve, we're going to go grade by grade.
Okay.
The 4th grade obviously has one division. We'll start there. Who do you like in the 4th grade girls Division 1?
I kind of went back and forth for a while, but I kept coming back to. I remember being at BU back in April.
Yeah. Those
Rhode Island rivals are feisty. They're tough. They're small, but they're quick. They're good. They run presses. That's a team. I think our rivals, MCW All-Stars, probably my championship game. MCW won the 4th grade last year in a double overtime thriller over the Sting. I get Rhode Island rivals 32-28 over a tough MCW Stars team.
Moving to the 5th grade, Steve. We'll start with the Division 2 5th grade. Who do you like?
Division 2, I like the Mass Attack. The orange and white have been strong in the circuit all year round, and why can't they continue it at home for finals?
And then moving to Division 1 in the 5th grade.
This one, I still back and forth. Really 3 teams it's going to come down to. Kingston Thunder de la Barber, always tough. The New Jersey Gym Rats made major noise last year at finals. Why can't they continue it? And a really great program, the CT Playmakers. They've been making noise week after week after week in the tri-state circuit. Why can't they have some magic at finals?
No question. So, Steve, moving on to the 6th grade division, who do you like in the D2?
I think you're going to see a sleeper team make a lot of noise. Castle Athletics out of New York City really strong program. Did well last year, didn't take home a crown, but I think it's going to happen this year.
Made a lot of noise at House of Sports this
Oh,
this
no
week.
doubt. They are deep, too.
And then Steve, obviously the D1 side on the 6th grade girls. What do you think?
You know what? This is a team 1 and 2 in the rankings right now is Boston Bobcats Patch and Mig's team. Mig's team not happy at all that they are number 2. They ran through. They haven't had a game within 15, but they didn't play Mass State, so that kind of hurt them.
Yeah.
But between them two, also CT Attack Lightning gonna give them some trouble. So I see the Mig's team probably taking it home over in a real tough game over that Bobcats Lightning winner.
Wow. Steve, moving to the 7th grade, when we start on the D2 side.
This program has won multiple championships, starting all the way back, didn't see like 8 years ago, the UNH Hoop Festival, all the way to the Breakout Challenge, then to Brandeis, Southern Maine Bearcats. I think are your D2 champs.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then D1 side?
You know, this is almost like a rematch. Adidas Junior Gauntlet over at the house last week. Coach Bennett had a great game against Empire State.
Okay.
And Coach Volchuk. I think Empire State and Evo probably battled it out again. Empire State got the better of Coach Bennett last week. I'm probably going Randy to return the favor in a little Evo action, hang a banner in Woburn.
How about that? And then, Steve, moving to the 8th grade girls, who do you like on the D2 side?
You know what? This one is going to shock everybody. Crossing the borders, 14 hours at a bus, Kevin. Not 2, not 4. I get impatient 15 minutes down to Towsfield. 14 hours over from Nova Scotia, 3WYA Canada, cutting down the nets on Sunday night.
Is that right?
Yeah, they're going to be singing all the way back to Canada.
They're going to need to, right?
Oh, you got that right.
And then the D1, 8th grade, Steve?
So tough. Coach Marshall won the Adidas last week.
Yeah.
I'm going to go beep. I'm going every Roadrunners, but that's going to be a tough game in bracket play with BDS. They've been a story in the circuit all year as well. But that Roadrunners 8th grade team is tough.
Experience.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, they've been through the ringers. They play a tough schedule. They practice hard. And they've been together. I'm going to go with that team.
Great. Steve, moving into the high school ranks, which we're obviously really excited about. Let's start with the 9th grade, Division 2.
You know your term is loaded when these two programs are going head-to-head in Division 2. Bay State Magic Elite and the Boston Showstoppers in a D2 thriller.
Yeah.
It would be really hard for me to pick this game. I'll probably go Bay State Magic, but really the Showstoppers, either way, both excellent, well-known. These programs that do things the right way.
And then on the D1 side, Steve, in the 9th grade?
This is a 3-headed monster. Really 4-headed if you ask me. Here's my final 4. I don't even know if I can make a pick. But if you force me, sure. The Emerald Ducks, Coach Norton, awesome job all year.
Yep.
Mass State champs. Coach Constance, SNH Saints. They easily can be the number 1 ranked team. BDS, that 9th grade team is so fun to watch. And Coach Legassi. The Blue Wave Elite program, they're a sharp shooting machine.
Yep.
I saw them back in the fall path to the belt circuit, knocking down shots from everywhere. You know, gun to my head, Coach Constance going to go like this, drop, triple back screen. He's going to pull off a major final. I want Dave cutting down those nets Sunday night.
How about that?
But honestly, any of those 4 teams could easily be your zero gravity national champions in Division 1.
And then, Steve, moving on to the 10th grade, who do you like in Division 2?
I kind of like the Mass Attack to stun some people. No one's probably calling that. I think New York Extreme, Westchester Hoopers, played all year at the House of Sport, done well. People are saying that, but the orange and white, they might find a way.
Okay. And then the D1 side in the 10th grade?
3 choices. I'm still struggling. I'm going to go MCW All-Stars over Bay State Magic Elite and New York Extreme. Bay State Magic, use that as the most motivation. I know you think you're going to take down MCW, but if that game does materialize Sunday night, it's going to be a thriller. I'll have my scissors ready to handle that winning team because I want to watch that game.
And then finally, Steve, in the varsity, D2, what do you think?
I'm Duck Nation. Quack, quack.
Wow.
You know, this
Resounding.
program, probably one of the best girls programs in the country, the way they run things. I'm having a big trophy going back to Kingston.
And then finally, Steve, on the D1 side of the varsity.
This might be my easiest pick. Use that as motivation, Coach Sayers. But I have Coach Hazelton, a true legend. You know, I don't know if Scott's going to climb that ladder. He might let his girls do it. But I get the Rivals taking it back to New Hampshire.
Well, obviously, Steve, everyone loves the picks. Best of luck to everyone this weekend. We're really excited.
Yeah, it's a great field. So many teams from all over the place, across different circuits, all coming together, invading the region. It's really a tribute to girls basketball in the Northeast. And I can't wait. I'll have my popcorn ready. Good luck this weekend.